Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here at the California Speedway for qualifying in the third race in Season 4 of the NRLOA Napa Truck Series, the Auto Club 200, which will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I can bet these races kind of start the weekend off for us, and we're here Thursday evening here on the NRLOA channel to see who grabs the pole position and which of the uncharted drivers make the race. First driver out on the racetrack, the number 88 of Zach Ryan. And right behind him, it's our last winner in the Napa Truck Series. It's the 99 of Eric Monaco, who got the victory at the Atlanta Motor Speedway last Friday evening. And he's only 3 points behind the points lead coming into this event. Alex Bonksino and Nicholas Wade are tied for the points lead, both 63 points towards the championship. Remember, it is a strict points championship for these guys, so got to get those points. And as long as you get good finishes throughout the season, you're going to have a good chance of winning the championship. But every race matters here in this championship, and each race is going to have an equal effect on who wins the championship, and that's why I'm really looking forward to seeing how this whole thing plays out. First time the Napa Truck Series has come to the California Speedway. This is technically a new event. Of course, last season was a 17-race season. This season, an 18-race season. This one's kind of the added event of the season. The Auto Club 200 at California, of course, will be under the lights for tomorrow evening's race. There's a couple guys out on the racetrack. That's Justin Heath. Al Agassi coming on. Fisher G is on the racetrack. Adam Lewis, Jonathan King, a couple of uncharted drivers. There's Nicholas Samadillo. 47, Tanner Palau, still looking to qualify for a race. He did not qualify his way in to the Atlanta event. William Brock's on the racetrack. A couple of the ThorSport guys, Matt Delio and Tristan Allen. And here's the number 6 for the first 2 races this season. This truck was driven by the driver of Nick Smith. It is now driven by Cameron Gaju, the Season 1 Napa Truck Series champion. Nick Smith relinquished this ride over to Gaju as he went on to the ARCA Racing Series presented by Krispy Kreme to defend his championship in that series. So Cameron Gaju, the Season 1 champion, is back in the series. He has his only Napa Fan Championship on, and he's actually back to racing too. Been a while since the number 6 driver Cameron Gaju has driven in one of these races and in a series, but it's great to have him back, and I'm glad to have him back here in the Napa Truck Series. 49, Donovan Dufit. Jack Cabarrus is second on the board right now. Third on the board is Eric Monaco, just went to the top. Now Fisher G. Now Jonathan King, top of the board in the number 1. Got Blaine Keys, Jesse Turner back in there. I'm going to try to find the fastest driver on the racetrack, and that is this guy. Both of these guys, they're the top 2 fastest right now. Jonathan King and the 30 of Adam Lewis. That has since changed. The 49 of Donovan Dufit has gone to the top of the board, a 40.080. That number 49 machine, and now it has changed yet again, under 40 seconds for the number 99 of Eric Monaco, and you see him in this little draft here. And this is a racetrack where you do get a pretty significant push on the guy ahead of you, and you're going to see this 17 of Derek Hamill weaving around the racetrack, trying to get to the inside of these guys. Eric Monaco, so far, the only driver under 40 seconds. Might see some fast speeds out of these guys. Monaco's going to head down the pit lane right here, maybe in an attempt to slow some of these guys down. There's Nicholas Wade. He is second, or actually he's tied for the points lead, I should say. Nick Garrison in this pack here, and he just went up to the second position. And now Justin Heath in the 24 has gone to the top of the board with Fisher G not too far behind. So it's Justin Heath up top in the 24 right now. He got his teammate Nathan Stapleton in this pack. Marty Johnson is only 10 points behind the points lead coming into this race. He's going to be sporting the Sirius XM scheme tomorrow night. Jack Cabarrus in the 66. Back up to second. Cabarrus has been pretty strong this season, I do believe, in qualifying. And Blaine Keys also with a good run. Derek Hamill and Fisher G, the top 5 right now of the uncharted drivers. It's Eli Bright, the fastest of those guys, not locked on to the show. And after that, A little ways until we get to the next uncharted driver, which is the 30 of Adam Lewis, the 32 of Ace Garcia's third, and the 45 of Matt Tuck. They are the 4 drivers who would qualify for the Auto Club 400 series. Sorry, the Auto Club 200, I should say, tomorrow at the moment, I do believe. And actually, I could be wrong about that because the 1 of Jonathan King is actually ahead of some of those guys. A little confusing. It keeps on changing here, and it's kind of hard to tell who's who and where they are in the standings. But right now, the 87 of John Sheets is 10th. The 32 of Ace Garcia is 3rd, so it's Garcia, Eli Bright, John Sheets, and the next guy in line of the uncharted drivers is the number 23 of Nathan Stapleton, I do believe. So it keeps on changing. It's just all over the place all the time. Of Justin Heath in the 24. He packed in a very fast lap in that 24 truck. And he has held on to the top spot for a couple of minutes now, so he might be in the position to possibly grab the pole position. Alex Bonsignor up to 2nd. And he is in this pack right here with the 75 of Ryan Kendall and Ace Garcia, who is 4th right now. Garcia would definitely love to qualify for tomorrow's race. I mean, all these uncharted drivers will. We got 3 of them in this pack, and all 3 of them are currently in the top 4 of the uncharted drivers. Got Eli Bright and John Sheets, our last pole sitter, in this little pack here. They might be getting some good runs here. Eli Bright in the 12 might possibly move up in the standings. Of course, he's already 6th in the number 12. And he's going to stay there for now. The top 10, Justin Heath, Alex Bonsignor, Jack Cabarrus, Ace Garcia, Blaine Keys, Eli Bright, Matt Dalio, Derek Hamill, Fisher G, and John Sheets. Then we have Eric Monaco, our last winner. Garrett Zenor is 12th. Marty Johnson, Tristan Allen, Stuart Gratton, Zachary Fitzwater, Donovan Dufit, Nicholas Wade, the 28. That truck's driven by Al Lagacy. And the 23 of Nathan Stapleton. I believe it's Stapleton along with Sheets, Garcia, and the number 12 of Eli Bright. The 4 uncharted drivers fastest right now in this qualifying session. Matt Tuck is the only driver so far to have made both races as an uncharted driver. And he is on the verge of possibly not qualifying for this one. There's nobody ahead of him in the 45 right now. It might take a little bit for this 45 to possibly advance on. Matt Tuck, 36th fastest. Not looking too good for that uncharted driver right there and making the show. Justin Heath in the 24, and it's in these packs right here. Might see the 33 of Trey Bartow possibly advance his time because he's right behind this 24 and drafting him as well. Trey Bartow is currently in the, trying to find him here, 37th position. Expect him to improve his lap time here, because I believe he was drafting throughout most of that lap there. It does not appear that he is going to change his time, but he's still got some time left in that 33, and his teammates ahead of him in Nathan Stapleton and Justin Heath. Whereas that GMS Racing team's pretty strong. Yet Justin Heath, who, of course, at the end of race 9 in the Hers Dash Series is the points leader. He might have won the championship. I don't know if I got that race up yet or not. I have no clue. But he was really strong in the Hers Dash Series, so he's a good driver. Of course, Trey Bartow, and he's a Turkey Hill Series champion. So is Nathan Stapleton, and Blaine Keys, an Air Electric Pro Series champion. So that's a really strong team right there. Of course, Stapleton's an uncharted driver for this team, but currently the number 23, I believe, is still one of the top 4 uncharted drivers. He's hanging on in the 4th position of those guys at the moment. No, he actually is not. Adam Lewis is 15th. Yes, so it's Ace Garcia, Eli Bright, John Sheets, and Adam Lewis, the 4 drivers who are uncharted that are in the positions to qualify for tomorrow's race. For Stapleton, he's going to try to get a good run here. It's really hard to get a good lap at a place like this here. Up and down the racetrack all the time here, and it'd be hard to advance your time, especially if you've already gotten a pretty fast time. It is only so fast you can go. You can see the 33 here of Trey Bartow, 38th fastest right now. Not too good of a run for him, that 33. It looks like it's going to be a low starting position for him. 29 with Cookie Helms. would start alongside him in the final row the way it is currently going. But Justin Heath, he's the fastest driver, and he's looking to grab this pole, and I think he's going to do so. Alex Bonsignor, number 18, is second fastest. He's been second fastest through most of this time, and he's in this pack with Ryan Kendall, 32 of Ace Garcia, and the 87 of John Sheets. There's Garcia, Sheets, they're both in transferring positions right now. So is Eli Bright. And the other guy right now, Adam Lewis in the number 30. For Matt Tuck, Nathan Stapleton, Jonathan King, and Tanner Palau, they're all outside that top four. Palau's had a tough season. He's yet to qualify for a race, and it looks like he's going to miss out again in the number 47. Only a few seconds left in this session. See some of those guys on the pit lane right there. A couple of ThorSport guys here. These guys have probably been with each other this whole session. Matt Dalio and Tristan Allen. And they're both sporting the same sponsor there, and that's it. Qualifying session is done for the Auto Club 200 in the Napa Truck Series, and Justin Heath will lead the field to the green flag tomorrow night for the Auto Club 200 at the California Speedway. He'll start alongside Alex Bonsignor in that front row, Jack Cabarrus, Ace Garcia. And Garcia making his second start of the season. Blaine Keys and Eli Bright. And Eli Bright will qualify as well. Matt Dalio, Derek Hamill, Fisher G, John Sheets, the top 10. And Adam Lewis, the last unchartered driver to advance on with a 40 flat in this session. 15th fastest. Nathan Stapleton, Jonathan King, Matt Tuck, and Tanner Palau all fail to qualify here tonight for the Auto Club 200. They're going to have to wait until next week and the Rockingham Speedway to see if they can make that event. Tough one for Tanner Palau especially, is yet to qualify for a race this season. And 39th fastest in this session is not going to cut it if you're an unchartered driver. But anyways, there are the rest of the results right there. You can see them, see where you're going to start. Of course, take the 4 lowest all-caps drivers, and you get the 36 drivers. Trey Bartow, Cookie Helms will start in the final row, 35th and 36th, respectively. Not necessarily the best of runs for those guys, especially Cookie Helms. He was way off the pace compared to everybody else in this session in the number 29. But Justin Heath, he managed to find that draft perfectly, and he got the fastest time. Justin Heath, the pole sitter for the Auto Club 200 tomorrow night. And it's going to be him and Alex Bonsignor leading the field of the green flag for the 3rd race of the season. So thank you guys very much for watching. The 20-lap event will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Napa Fan. I hope you guys check that out. It's going to be a good one. Thank you guys very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys later.